Hello and welcome to another episode of Sushi and the Swordfish. You're here with Sushi as we continue on with the beat-em-ups I have in my personal collection. We're going to jump right in and take a look at handheld beat-em-ups that I have. Not a lot, but there are a few. It's a genre that does have some games obviously on a lot of different handhelds, but I don't have a ton of them personally. Just hard to come by, and I just think I tend to find that I enjoy a lot more of them on console. However, I do have some. First, we have Streets of Rage for the Game Gear. A decent port of the game, or I guess recreation, or however you want to put it. But it's a decent home experience to handheld experience. I found that the music actually translated really well. I'm not too sure if Yuzo Koshiro had to basically make the music from scratch, but it came out really good considering on a handheld console. Next, we have Advanced Guardian Heroes. I'm not too sure if this was considered like a sequel or sort of a pseudo remake of the Guardian Heroes game. I've only played the Xbox re-release of Advanced Guardian Heroes. It's not really my cup of tea. With that said, though, even though I didn't really love this game, I don't know why I was super compelled, and I remember playing this game a lot. I think I unlocked all of the characters and everything. I don't know why I was so motivated. It's not an amazing game. Like it's okay. It's not one I would necessarily recommend, but I suppose if you enjoyed the first game, you might enjoy this one. But yeah, Advanced Guardian Heroes. Next, we have River City Ransom EX. Again, a lot of these games are still in really nice condition. They are complete with all the inserts and everything. Again, because I bought them right at launch, so I ended up not looking for these games later on. This game is all right. It's basically wow, I can't even talk. It's River City Ransom on the Game Boy Advance. I mean, the graphics are a little bit different. It's not going to get a really good shot of it. A little bit different color scheme and stuff. But basically, if you played the NES game, you play this one, it is essentially exactly the same game. And the one I remember when it was coming out, I was super excited for was Double Dragon Advance. And this came out before the River City Ransom EX title did. Atlas published both of the games. I believe Million is the developer of this one. I don't know what, I actually really like this art style. I thought it was really cool. And it was an interesting blend of sort of like Double Dragon 1 and 2. And I liked it. It was really, really fun. And another game that I played a ton of. And not because there was unlockables or anything, but just because I really enjoyed it. And I like the flow of the game. If you can get your hands on this, I would recommend it. I gotta be honest, ever since I bought this, right when it released, I don't know if I really ever saw it after that again. I do think it's kind of a pricey one if you're looking for a complete. But yeah, Double Dragon Advance. Pretty cool game. All right, next we have a couple of DS titles. This one, again, someone might debate and say it's more of an action game, but I felt it was kind of a beat 'em up, and that was Thor God of Thunder. I forget how I stumbled across this game. Like often these kind of games are not really well liked and kind of throwaway, but kind of cool with the double screen. I found this was a beat 'em up. Like pretty much through and through. This is another Way Forward produced game, as you can see right there. And so Way Forward does a pretty good job of 2D type games, whether they're action, platform, beat 'em up, and what have you. I found it was fun, and graphically it was a really good looking game on the DS. Really good controls. You don't have to use a touchscreen or anything like that. Quite repetitive, but this is the beat 'em up genre, so that shouldn't really come as a shock. But I found it was decent, and I got it, I would say, about a year or two ago, and was pleasantly surprised, especially for the price. I think I paid only like $10 for it or something. Next we have Full Metal Alchemist Dual Sympathy. And this game does have a few, like, I don't know, it kind of plays out a little bit story-wise, but it is essentially a beat 'em up through and through. And it was decent. I played this one all the way through, and I found it was decent. I paid like $25 for it or something like, yeah, $25. Actually, I think I got this one a little bit on sale too. I think I only paid about 20 or so. Shouldn't be too uncommon to find. I don't know a lot about this franchise. So some of the story was a little bit lost on me, but I was more or less getting because it was a beat 'em up. And I don't know too much of the other games. I don't think they necessarily play as beat 'em ups. I think they're a bit more RPG-like, if I'm correct. But definitely worth looking into if you want another beat 'em up on your DS. And probably, sorry, the sticker's like right in the way. And this one was gifted to me, actually by Swordfish as well. In a total surprise, I seen this at the store, and I was like, wow, that is expensive. And he just flat out surprised me with this. And we don't usually go this high into our pool of gifts. We usually don't pay that kind of money, but this is one I've been looking for a long time. I missed out on it a couple of times at like $35, $40. And I just, it doesn't come around much, this game. I haven't seen it since, but when I missed it at that 35 price point, I'd never seen it. But yeah, wow, this was a really fun game. Like it's got a bit of a story-driven aspect to it, but it's such a wacky game. It is totally my style of game. It may not be for everyone, but I really like the way the game plays out. And the main character, he's such a, I don't know, he's so dismissive of stuff, and he thinks he's way cooler than he actually is. So it was really fun. Continuing on with the River City series, so I do have River City Tokyo Rumble. Again, I really wanted this when it came out, and I remember seeing it get advertised, and I thought, oh, cool, I really want to grab that. So I was really happy to get this game, and it basically plays sort of like a, I don't know if it's really an offshoot, but it plays almost identical to the other River City Ransom games, just in different areas, a little bit different shopping. A lot of the moves are basically the same, but still really fun. And then this was also a gift from Swordfish. He knew I was looking for this. I couldn't find it anywhere. That was River City Rival Showdown. And I haven't had a chance to open it, and that's why it still has that keychain inside, a little sticker on top. I don't believe I have the keychain for, if I recall, I don't think I have it for the first game. I don't know why. I don't know if where I bought it, maybe it just didn't come with the keychain, but that's fine. I think this one has the, not Kunio, what is this character's name? Like, Riki? Riki? I think he's Ryan in English, if I remember, but anyways. Yeah, so I'd try to get around to this one. I assume it plays very similar to Tokyo Rumble as well. All right, we just have probably one more video left to get to, and those will be the end of my beat 'em ups. It's been really fun to get through all these. I can't believe I have as many as I do, but it's pretty awesome to think of just how many beat 'em ups are out there. And the last set of games we're going to look at actually is really exciting, just based on the fact that the PS4, I'm spoiling it, and the Switch have really been able to keep this genre alive. I don't know what it is, if it's just developers found that this is a niche genre that's got a really big audience or whatever it is, but the next video is going to be fun. It is the last one, but I'm really looking forward to it. So thanks again for joining me. I'll see you down that road, and take care.